सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। शांति शांति शांति।
Today we've met here to celebrate the triumph of the human spirit, that which makes all of us strive to overcome challenges outside, struggle to battle with our own iniquities, our own weaknesses within, and most of all, even when the environment and the outlooks look dreary and depressing, there is something in us which says there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. This is Sraddha. Almost every scripture in Vedanta, and there are voluminous scriptures, almost every scripture speaks of Sraddha as the means to achievement, not only in the world, but in terms of spiritual growth. In order to reach the goal of self-realization, one of the most important qualities that we need to cultivate as students of spirituality is Sraddha. What is this Sraddha? Faith is a translation, a very poor translation. It's not just faith in something that you don't know, it's not blind faith. It is faith based on reason, faith based on understanding, faith in oneself, faith in the power of goodness and truth, what Shankaracharya calls as astikya buddhi, faith in the positives of life, a never say die attitude. So let's see what it is. If you look around in life generally, you find there are three distinct stages of life. The first stage is that of wonderment, like in childhood. If you see children, they're full of amazement, full of what the Gita calls as ashcharya, wonderment. They look at leaves fluttering in the breeze and get highly excited. They look at color, they look at movement. Every little thing in life gives them a sense of wonderment. There is that spark in children. Many of us have this. But as we grow into adults, adolescent stage is a stage where typically you meet with disillusionment, disenchantment. You find that life is not as amazing as you thought it was. It's more confusing, stressful, even worrisome and frightening. Is this the end of life? Is this the way that we need to end our lives? No. There is a third stage, a very positive stage, a stage that is much better than the childhood stage, because in childhood you're happy because you haven't yet met with life's challenges. You are in the state of ignorance is bliss. But the third stage, which we're talking about, the third stage of inspiration is based on knowledge. Everything that seemed bleak and dreary before in the adolescent stage, now you find some meaning in life. You find that in spite of all the ugly scenes in Parliament, in spite of inflation, in spite of the stock market going down, there is something in you, that little spark in you which says, go for it. You will find positives. you will get out of this dreary situation. So it's not a question of paradise lost, it's a question of paradise regained. And in order to get to that stage, from the second stage of disillusionment and despair to that of inspiration, exhilaration, and excitement, you need Sraddha. It's all about finding this inner location. The bliss that you're looking for, the happiness that you're looking for is not outside. The location of this is inside. And therefore you need Sraddha because it doesn't come easily. You need to keep that spark alive. When the chips are down and you're fighting the world with your back against the wall. When you lose a loved one. When you come up with challenges. You have to have this Sraddha, this faith in yourself, in the system, in that some divine force that has put you in this world and has created the environment for you. You have to have Sraddha, that tomorrow will be a better day. So, in school, we learnt a hymn, and I'd like you all to listen to it again. I'm sure you've heard it.